welcome back. This is Health Matters with me, Dishan Kumar. And earlier we were talking to Dr. Manvir on metabolic healthcare and the diabetes issue in Malaysia. And now we have set up a small experiment just to show whether the average Malaysian knows how much of carbs in the form of sugar cubes that they have in this breakfast meal as such.
Yes. Yep.
All right. So what do we have, Dr. Manvir?
All right. So what we have here are 2 slices of bread and a giant spoonful of jam, and we also have a chocolate malt drink, and over here we have cereal with 1 cup of milk and orange juice. So for each cube will represent 5 grams of carbs. So your task is now to guess in each of these food items how much carbs there are and how much of energy will be released in the form of these sugar cubes. So just have a wild guess on how much these are.
So we'll start off with this.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 3 for the chocolate malt drink.
Yes.
Okay. And 5 for the bread with jam. All right.
Just for the 2 slices of white bread, there are actually 6 sugar cubes.
Okay.
And as for 1 tablespoon of jam, there's actually 3 sugar cubes. So together you have around 9 just for this plate alone. And it depends on how you make this chocolate drink. If you have the 3-in-1 sachets, 1 sachet is close to 5 cubes.
1 sachet, okay.
Yes. Or if you go to the mamak stores and all that, it depends. It varies around 4 or 5, depends on the sweetness level you ask for. So just imagine this is a typical Malaysian breakfast that we grew up eating, a combination of this much of sugar in the mornings.
Okay.
All right, so let's go on to...
I'm not going to be having that tomorrow morning.
So
Okay,
yeah,
next
let's go on to breakfast cereal. Okay, this is just 1.5 cups of unsweetened cereal with some orange juice that we got out from a carton. So yeah, just have a guess.
Well, cereal, yeah, it makes sense because technically it's healthy.
The thing about this is it's a very simple carbohydrate, right? There's very little fiber in this actually. So in actual fact, in the form of carbs, we have
come on.
7 cubes, and plus the milk will be around 8. Okay, so this is here, that's in the form of carbs. And in this orange juice, typically,
No, you gotta be kidding me.
1, 2, 3. So they have 6. So yeah, not too far off. So we have the continental breakfast and the Malaysian breakfast, which is the same.
All right. So are you guys be having that later today?
No, not at all.
Yeah. So don't get me wrong, carbohydrates are in everything. All right, it's just how much of it you consume. Not all carbohydrates are bad. Some have fiber inside. But most of these actually breakfast items have very simple carbs which digest and break down quite simply in our bodies and produce this equivalent amount of sugar. So you can see it's a very high sugar content. Alright, so now we will go to rice. Okay, this is a Malaysian staple. We have it for breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Yep.
All sorts of Chinese food, Indian food.
Nasi
and
lemak,
yeah.
my favorite.
Exactly. So this is a very coveted food item, and let's see how much and how well our 2 participants can guess the amount of carbs in the form of sugar cubes are there in each of these food items. So do you want to have a go with the white rice first?
That's fair. 4.
All right.
Okay.
And how about you? Just have a
And
guess.
this is
with
brown
the-
rice, right?
Yes.
We'll see what the doctor says.
So as
Well,
for
there's a contradiction right here because this is supposed to be healthier, but then she's like guessing that.
Yeah, I think she knows a bit more. So in terms of carbs and amount of sugar cube for the white rice, we actually have around, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
No, I can't have nasi lemak after this.
15 for the white rice alone. Okay, so
It's okay, that's 15 and this is 11.
well, I'm just gonna add plus 12, 13, 14. So the difference between brown rice and white rice is 1 cube. Why the difference is because brown rice has a bit more fiber than white rice. Okay, this has about 3 to 4 grams more per 100 grams inside of cooked brown rice. And if you see the difference, of course, for a patient who is diabetic or trying to lose weight, this has a lower glycemic index. What I mean by lower glycemic index is it does not raise your blood sugars as high as white rice does. But the thing is, the carb content is almost the same, all right? Because this is slower to break down in the body, so it releases sugars quite slowly. At the end of the day,
But the amount of sugar is almost the same.
yes, it's almost the same.
Alright, thank you guys for joining us in today's episode. We have talked a lot about diabetes and also the hidden carbs in our daily food. So I hope you've enjoyed the show. Please drop us a comment on all our social media platforms and also follow us on the Ashra Wani app. My name is Jishan Kumar. This has been Health Matters. Thank you. Goodbye.